biggest agricultural issue right now, the survival of the self-employed farmer versus agribusiness.
You are exposed when you eat this potato to thousands of times more toxin than any potato that was ever sprayed with BT as a foliar spray.
America's farmland is now America's leach field.
New York State, and I am a self-employed organic farmer who with his wife raises 2 children. When you eat genetically engineered food, unlabeled, and not food safety tested, that is the fist of tyranny. 40% of the women, half the men in this audience are going to develop cancer in your lifetime. When you enter the polling booth, vote green!
I make my living as a organic farmer in Delaware County.
What do you farm?
I farm vegetables, anything that goes in a salad or a salad, cooking greens. So I have a 6-month season. I get dirty for a living, and I've written the only candidate that's written a complete platform, and my 18 proposed federal acts are based on my hands-on experience with the environment and the fact that I struggle to make a living like most working people.
My opponent has still not told us what his plans are for improving health care.
50% of American males and 40% of American women are going to get cancer in their lifetime. Cancer is a naturally occurring condition. It's not a naturally occurring plague. We have a plague in this country called cancer, and our national policy is about cures. But we need a national policy about causes, and a lot of the causes are due to an environment. Under NAFTA and GATT, environmental standards are considered unfair trade barriers.
Green Party of New York, as one, we should be talking about a Chemical Sovereignty Act that prohibits the import of food grown with chemicals banned in the USA.
We had a great act called the Clean Water and Air Act, which Ralph Nader helped get through Congress. Clean Water Act created all these sewage sludge plants to clean up our rivers. And the sewage sludge was dumped out in the ocean. In the 80s, it started washing back. And urban America saw its waste for the first time. And they said, oh my God, no. So what did EPA do? They lowered the standards of what sewage sludge was from toxic to fertilizer. And now half the sewage sludge in America is being spread on American farmlands. And what do I mean by how bad it is? The weakest standards in the nation, 267 pounds of lead per acre may be applied to farmland. You are eating that. Let me say this, it doesn't take any great brain power to know that if it's not good for the river, and it's not good for the oceans, it can't be good for the human food chain.
Today I'm dressed in this suit. Today I'm dressed in this suit to beat some hard-ass conservatives so we can get some rules against GEOs, irradiation, sewage sludge, and I've won them with this suit on.
Celebrate we will, 'cause life is short but sweet for certain.
Family farm, family farm, family farm. We hear that all the time. Let me tell you, the only way to save the family farm is to save the self-employed.
To be sure these days continue things we can
The American people are no more secure in their sustenance than cattle going to a feeding trough. Because bottom line, whether you're a progressive or a conservative, you have to believe that the informed consumer must be able to choose the future of this technology in the marketplace. Not labeling it is a protection to the producer who's afraid of the consumer using his market strength. And let me remind you that Monsanto, who says it's just as safe as apple pie, is the same corporation that gave us PCBs saying they were safe, DDT saying they were safe,
Agent Orange saying was safe.
I believe that it's a rare opportunity when a person has a chance to strike a blow for freedom. It is the greatest privilege that life has to offer. This is my chance. I'm going to take it.
All right.